Hey guys, welcome to episode 17 of Glacial Awakening, and I'm going to try something new. I'm going to keep moving on through the storyline for a little while until I come up with another list of things I want to do. But for right now, we're going to keep moving on through the storyline. But I think every episode we start, I'm going to try to do a new food product. So this time, I'm going to do Jello. So, um, first thing you're going to need to make Jello is you're going to need, let's see here, drying agent. Drying agent's real easy. You get the natron crystals, which you can mine up. I really didn't have that many, which was kind of strange to me. And then you just surround it with, I think, any type of seed. Like you look through here, if not any type, most seeds. And then sunflower, just different things. I guess you can unprocessed drying agent. There's quite a few ways of getting it. I did the seed method because, well, I have plenty of seeds, and there's not a whole lot of uses for natron. It does turn into baking soda. So there's that. Bitto heat is you use it, or you can make it by getting a bucket of lava and just putting the bucket of lava on a crafting table. Gives you 64. Same with the water, except it gives you 32. So we're gonna make. I think we're making apple jello, watermelon jello, and um, midnight jello. I think that's what we're gonna do. First, we got to make jello powder, and I was thinking about using the small bones, but it only gives you one per bit of heat per bucket of water. So I decided I was going to use the regular bones, because it's not like I'm hurting for bones either. I got tons of those too. But the problem is you get two per bucket of water. So I got to keep getting buckets of water to do this. And I kind of wanted to go ahead and make the whole, you know what, maybe it'd be better if I just put it in like this. Like I was hoping it would take the bit of water, then I could do like a whole bunch at the same time, but it won't do it. So I got to think of a better way of doing this. I didn't think this through. I think I'll make a couple of them, and then we'll just go from there. They got to be in. They're shaped. That's crap. All right. So then I think that'll be enough for now. It gives us 14. I'll do the rest off camera. I was hoping there'd be a quicker way of doing it, but I guess not. So okay, we got the gelatin. Pretty easy to make. And we want to make apple jello, which we need the apple powder. And the apple powder is the same as getting the watermelon powder or getting the midnight powder. You need 2 apples and a drying agent. Midnight jello, you need drying agent and an ink sac. And watermelon, you need an entire melon and a drying agent, but it gives you 4. So it's not a horrible it's not horrible to make this. The worst part's the gelatin part. So you need gelatin, a bit of water, get in there. Um, the various types of food dyes. Why is this not clicking? And sugar. Um, Gelatin, sugar, black food dye, bit of water. Gelatin, sugar, black food dye, bit of water. Black food dye, bit of water. Click. Why is this not working? My mouse is not acting right. I don't know what's wrong with it. But alright, so we got Midnight Jello. And I'm mostly doing this to try to get 2 more hearts, because, well, you can't go wrong with extra health. So we got apple, watermelon, and midnight. Now, I'll put this stuff back, and I will finish that off camera, because I am not gonna sit and do 2 at a time over and over and over. I don't have that kind of patience. So, I'm gonna drop this guy down. Let's go back into here. So I got this working. It really didn't take as long as I thought it was going to. I've been processing quartz because there's no other way to get quartz other than a grinder. Like, you can't just break it down. So that's a little bit of a problem I seen. And it looks like I'm full on quartz too. We'll just make another stack for now. I'm gonna turn a couple stacks into prismarine shards at some point. As long as I have room, it's alright. So let's move on. So I did the iron thing. I don't know if I did that on camera or not, but you take, I'll show you real quick. Grind up the iron. You get a rocky iron chunk. And then you take the iron chunk and you throw it in here. Get a bucket of water. And pow. You can see it's going down all nice and slow like, and then you get, various different items. I think it's usually cobblestone and iron for that, but I think you have like the chance to get like nickel dust and stuff like that. Now the reason I'm doing it this way is, you'll see in a second here, you get 2 iron bars, which is 18 nuggets, which is probably about equivalent to what you get from the bloomery, just takes half the time. Oh, and I put this here for all the metals. Everything that is metal has anything to do with metal is in here. Because I'm starting to get kind of crowded over here. Gotta figure out a better storage situation. I need new armor too. We're not going to worry about that right now. It's not like there's another dimension to go to or anything. So let's, so to get the sluice one, I'm just going to break my sluice and replace it. And that'll give us that achievement. To make the sluice, it is 2 planks, the dense net from the strainer, 3 slabs, and 2 sticks. Real simple. So, not missing too much there. And now we're going to make the hydraulic press, which is so exciting. I tell you what, I couldn't wait to do another one of these. So I need paper and an iron bar. And I think we're going to stick this one right next to this one, but the problem I have is that... Oh, I upgraded my backpack too, by the way. You haven't noticed? Yeah, we got a better backpack. But the problem I have with this is it's only 1 block away, so if I go to break this to get to this port for whatever reason, the lava flows that way. So that's a problem. But I don't see this being a long-term thing. So right now we're just gonna wing it. Let's get into our book before we start breaking stuff. It's a 3x5x3. The Y is the 5. So the Y coordinate is the up and down one. So it's 5 tall, which I think is the same height as this. So it's a 3x3, 5 tall. Actually, I think that one's 4 tall. So this is going to go all the way to the ceiling, unless I go 1 deeper. But I don't want to do that. And then it needs... Yeah, it's going to go all the way to the ceiling. Alright, that's fine. Let's go check our... Oh, look, I already got it open. Hydraulic blueprints, 14 iron gates, 7 support columns, 2 copper coil machine blocks, 1 stripe machine block, 2 corrugated iron machine blocks. Alright, so let's go see what we have in stock, and then see what we gotta make. We got machine blocks. Is that all I have? And I'm gonna need these. Motors, fine copper. I find it hard to believe that that's all I had left over. Yep. So I need 14 iron grate machine blocks, which I'm pretty sure require iron bars. So I need... take 50 of those, take the stack of copper I got. We might as well take the lead, we're going to need it, and we'll take the gold. And let's see what we can make here. This is the MagnaCraft. That's MagnaCraft. Alright, so... Alright, so I need iron grate machine blocks, and it said I needed, what, 14 of them? 14 iron grate machine blocks. So let's start with that. I think I need stone too. That's regular stone, right? Any stone. Alright, so let's grab a bunch of that. And iron bars first. Let's do 2 sets. That should be enough. We need 14 of these, so 4 sets. Alright, next I need 7 support columns. So let's see if we can find which one of these are the support column. Oh, here we go. 2 of any stone, lead on one side, and iron in the middle. So we need... Gotta check again how many. Tell you what. I think it was 7, right? Oh no. Why? You know, I'm hoping to get to the blast furnace on this episode, but I did a little too much chatting at the beginning, and then this is going to draw me out probably a minute and a half. I had plans today. Yeah, I was going to try to get some physical exercise instead of just wasting my life away in a dark room, pretending like, you know, the world's alright. But I was going to take a hike today. I was going to go downtown and grab me a 40 and then catch the bus back to the hiking trail, and I was going to hike up the hiking trail and drink the 40, because, well, around here there's not a whole lot of people that do anything physical. Like, everyone just pretty much stays in their house or has their own little cliques, like their little groupies, like born into their own little cult kind of thing. And so usually, like, if I go on the trails, I have it to myself. So I was gonna go downtown, grab me a 40, grab maybe a sub or some cookies or some sort of food, and then take a hike to the tunnel and drink a 40 and, you know, eat a sub and maybe play some Pokemon Go if I get service up there, who knows. But I am almost, I'd say 65% sure it's gonna rain. Like, the way the 7 support columns, alright, but the way the weather is around here, you can never be sure, but it is dramatically colder, and it is dramatically darker outside than it was yesterday. So I'm assuming that is either going to rain soon or it's going to rain tonight. Okay, so we need 2 copper coil machine blocks, 1 stripe machine block. See if we can do 2. And stripe machine block. I need heavy ingot nuggets, which luckily I have heavy ingot nuggets. Heavy nugget. I might have to make some more of that at some point. All I have left are heavy nuggets. Where was I? This one. I need 1 of these. And I guess I have 8. I'll have some left over. I wonder if I placed... I was thinking about placing a chest in that room. And then just... making... or putting all the spare stuff in there. So I'm kind of curious if I did that. And I have more spare stuff laying around. I don't know. Okay, 2 corrugated iron machine blocks. Which I think is this one. Yep. Wait, that is it, right? Corrugated iron machine block. Yep, I need 2 of these. So, bam. Alright. So, let's put the raw resources away. Make a little bit of space. Throw the iron ore in there, too. I'll have to remedy that situation at some point. Now you guys get to watch me struggle in trying to build this thing. Okay, so let's just clear out. I want to keep that. I want to keep the pickaxe. I'm probably going to need it. So we'll keep the pickaxe and this. We're going to need these, 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 and I don't know if it actually needs machine blocks. Yeah, it doesn't actually take machine blocks, so that can just stay there. So it looks like this is so hard to see. Like, to me, this is hard to see. But it looks like the whole bottom layer is these. And then the next layer up looks like this is a copper one. And this is a copper one. And then the center one looks like one of those corrugated things. Like so. And then it looks like it's 6 of these again. So, boom, boom, boom. And now I can't tell what these are at all. And it's really hard to read. So, invalid block at expected. See, I can't tell what those are. Like, it all went dark. Yeah, let's just wing it. I'm gonna say that it is... I better not do that. There we go. We can see again. Alright, so let's place this guy here. And that looks like it's the corrugated one. Or was it? Okay, you know what? Let's see. It's going to take 7 support columns. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is probably like this then. And it's going to take, I think it was just 1 of the stripe machine blocks, which is there, and then it must have been 3 of those. 2 corrugated machine blocks. So what do you think that one is? Invalid block found, error, rates expected, okay. Expected I can't see what that says. And the second I take that away, it tells me, alright, we're going to have to do it the hard way. Okay, so 14 iron grate machine blocks. So there is 8 on the bottom, 6 on top. That's all 14, because that one's going to be 1. So that's all 14 of those. 7 support columns. We got those. 2 copper coils. We got that. 1 striped, and a corrugated machine block. So this one has to be a corrugated machine block. And then this one has to be this. Invalid block orientation at 4261, negative 15. Support column y-axis. Why do I feel like it's this one? And that they want it to be like this? Invalid block orientation at 4261, negative 15. Block found, support column y-axis. Okay. So maybe these ones are supposed to be... Okay, that would make sense. These ones be sideways as well. Oops. Okay, how did I make this, There we go. Can I still access it? Yeah, alright. So now I gotta make more cables to get it to run over to... Or is that gonna work? You know, maybe that'll work. So does it have power right now? It does. Alright, so that is fine by me. It's fine by me. Is anybody a fan of, Never mind. Can't remember the guy's name. Okay, so now we got all these machine parts. We're gonna stick them back in this chest. Let's get rid of those. And let's get back to our quest book. And I did notice one thing about these quests. There's not a lot of rewards for these. Like, look, I get storage upgrade, then no reward, no reward, no reward. Like, I'm not getting anything for doing this. That's something that's just kind of like, I don't know, sad to me. I kind of put some of the stuff aside for the next couple of things. So we're going to create a coke oven. So we're going to start by doing the book and the hammer, because that's going to be significantly easier. Let's see. Hammer, was that cobblestone? Any stone. Alright. This is getting into immersive engineering, in which, if you watched any of my other series, I always avoid immersive engineering, so this should be exciting. Now we need the book, which I think I have a lever already. I do. And I don't think I have a book, though. But that's alright, because I have cowhide, and I made a bunch of paper. So, let's go ahead and make our book. Another book to add to the collection. Now we have immersive engineering. Alright, so now we gotta make those blocks. So let's see, 27, so I need a ton of clay. I think, okay, 27, so I need 9 lead heavy plates and 9 copper heavy plates. Huh. You change it from light, medium to heavy. That's kind of cool. Oh, it takes so many ingots. Okay, well, that's going to take a moment. I don't want to... I'm going to kind of just sit here and watch it for the most part. Because I don't want to use more than what I have to. I'm hoping that this is like a bare minimum kind of thing. I'm guessing this takes 1 ingot, this takes 2 ingots, and this one takes 3 ingots. I'm going to take a guess that. We got 9 of those, and we need 9 of these guys. This seemed to be going a little quicker. It makes sense that it is, because this takes 4 per each one. They hate me. But, lead is softer than copper, so I mean, in real world sense, that makes sense. It's not really that much softer than copper. I'm not sure where it ranks on the hardness scale, but it's definitely softer than copper. Alright, so now we gotta make those coke oven. Immersive. 2 M's. That'll work. Okay, so coke oven bricks, which is the clay. Okay, so I need clay. I have clay. Alright, so clay in the corners. Bricks can be split. And then what went in the middle? It wasn't blaze powder for this one. It wasn't nether brick. What was it? I'll have to look. Sandstone. Alright. And that'll give us 27 of those. Now we can build this, but I'm not sure where I want to build it. So hopefully I can just claim the reward and move on until I... Okay, good. Until I come up with where I want to put it. And now we're going to do the blast furnace, which is, well, the same thing, except instead of clay, it's nether brick, which I've already prepared. I feel like it's a cooking show. You mix all these ingredients together, and then you stick it in the oven for 20 minutes, but luckily I've already prepared it. And now we have this setup. And I want to do the alloy kiln, but we gotta acquire steel, but I gotta figure out where I want to set those up at. And I want to figure out where I want to stick this. I'm gonna make all obsidian ones sooner or later. So I mean, just stick it here. Did that not work? Why didn't it turn gold? I thought it turned gold. Alright, anyways. Are we going to set the immersive engineering stuff up in here too? Because I feel like we're going to run out of room. I feel like we'll run out of room real fast, to be honest with you. And I don't really have any space over here. I could set it up in the yard. I started clearing this out, but I was just going to use this to mine. I wasn't going to put anything else that far away, because I'm starting to get away from the centralized area. I could break all these and stick them in there. I think we're going to do it in the yard, though. That's going to be probably the best idea. It's the one place I still have actual, room to move around. Not for long, though. So let's, I guess we're going to line it up right here. So I need to get in here and see heavy machinery, probably. Man. I don't see it. Okay. I don't see the multi-block, things in here. There we go. Fitting complex machinery into a single 1x1 cube seems to be a task. Yeah, whatever. No one cares. Multi-block construction. Where's my Allen wrench? What is this? It's still not what I need, so it doesn't matter. Well, I mean, why isn't it telling me how to do, Oh, I built these before. I think it's got to be... I think it's like this. Huh. No. Am I wrong? I might have to actually look this up. I wish there was like a search function. That'd be nice. Yeah. Okay, so it's a 3x3 cube without the hole in the center. I was pretty sure it had a hole in the center on the mod I was playing. I did this in my Survival Stories series, and by the way, I'm still very upset about that. It just up and vanished. That was probably one of my favorite series I have ever done. Okay, what? Oh, I was like, what gives? I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be open on this side. Alright. Okay, I can live with that. Now I'm assuming this probably does the same thing. Okay. Then we have the coke oven, which I can put charcoal in, and it'll turn into coke. But it'll give me a bunch of like wood tar, which I don't. If this is like the other mod packs, there's not really a use for it. So I'll have to find a way to siphon that off. And then this should give me steel. So I'll put this in charcoal in here, and it'll give me steel. I think we're gonna end the episode there and get everything situated out, and then we'll make steel and the alloys and make electrum and finish up these 4 next episode. Actually, I might shoot the next episode right after this, because, like I said, I had plans today, but I'm not going to be able to go, because, well, I'm pretty sure it's going to rain, so. Alright, sad times. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.